Good evening. A champion is defined not by their wins, but by how they can recover when they fail. Once said by Serena Williams. Welcome to BMZ News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers, English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Bahrain has the lowest fiber broadband prices in Gulf Cooperation Council. Ministers praise the Supreme Council for Women's role in Bahraini women's achievement. Abu Dhabi launched a new healthy eating drive to curb obesity. More than 190 tons of dead fish recovered from German-Polish river. Indonesia has confirmed its first monkeypox case. Today's news in detail. Bahrain has the lowest fiber broadband prices in Gulf Cooperation Council. Telecommunications Regulatory Authority (TRA) has announced recently conducted a study on retail price benchmark for telecommunication services in Arab countries for 2021. According to the study, Bahrain's fixed and mobile broadband prices are competitive within the Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) and Arab world. The study shows that fiber broadband plans offered by the operators in Bahrain have the lowest charges in the GCC. In addition, Bahrain's telecom operators compete on a regional and Arab level for mobile services, particularly in charge of the high usage packages. Bahrain's fixed broadband charges for high speeds have been reduced by 67% between 2019 and 2021, according to the study. Bahraini women's progress praised. Bahrain will tomorrow celebrate the 21st anniversary of the establishment of the Supreme Council for Women (SCW), which falls on August 22nd of every year. National figures took pride in the progress achieved by Bahraini women in various national fields and their positive contribution to numerous development sectors. The Bahraini ministers and officials also conveyed their gratitude to the royal care of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and to SCW Chairperson Her Royal Highness Princess Sabika bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa. Bahrain Institute for Political Development's training program to focus on electoral media skills. Executive Director of the Bahrain Institute for Political Development (BIPD), Iman Faisal Janahi, has stressed the importance of the press and media in consolidating the democratic march in the kingdom in accordance with the comprehensive development projects spearheaded by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the goals set by the government led by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. Janahi was speaking ahead of the commencement of BIPD's training program, Electoral Media Skills, which will be held between August 21st and 24th. Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers, Bahrain COVID updates.
COVID updates brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers.
The Indian Club Expat Open Caroms Doubles Tournament 2022. The Indian Club Executive Committee with great pride would like to announce the Indian Club Expat Open Caroms Doubles Tournament 2022. The event will be held from 26th August 2022 until 2nd September 2022 in the club premises. The details of the contest are as follows. The contest will be open to all expats. An entry fee of 5 dinar per team will be charged for the event. Attractive cash money and trophies will be given to the winners. A total prize money of $600 will be distributed to the winners. Last date for the registration will be on 22nd August 2022. Registration for the Indian Club Expat Open Caroms Doubles Tournament 2022 competition can be done online by clicking the link mentioned in the comment box or by collecting the entry from this club reception. For more details, please contact the Indoor Game Secretary of Indian Club, Mr. Arun Josh, on 39539946 or Chief Coordinator, Mr. Mahesh Kumar, on 37776465 or the club reception on 17253157. Lane closure on Rifa Avenue in both directions announced. Works Ministry said that the maintenance works on Rifa Avenue necessitate closure of one lane on stages in both directions, and another lane will be provided for traffic movement as part of the closure will be effective from Sunday to Monday from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. excluding holiday nights. Abu Dhabi launched a new healthy eating drive to curb obesity. The UAE's capital has announced the new drive to encourage healthy eating habits and curb obesity in a strategy which will see foods labeled for calories and nutritious food choices promoted on menus. Abu Dhabi Public Health Center has launched out the SEHHI program, which will see healthy food items have a SEHHI logo placed next to them on menus. Foods will also have the calorie content displayed. Supermarkets and grocery stores will also be encouraged to promote and display nutritious foods on sale in food and beverage outlets under the initiative which aims to empower residents of the capital to make healthy food choices. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. The Indian Community Relief Fund ICRF Thirst Quenches 2022 team held its 8th Summer Awareness Program on Friday 20th August 2022. The basic purpose of this program is to create awareness towards a healthy and safe summer 2022. The 8th of the series was held today at a worksite in Marasi for more than 350 workers. They distributed bottled water, laban, orange, samosa and toffees. ICRF Chairman Mr. Babu Ramachandran, Advisor Aduldas Thomas, General Secretary Pankaj Nallur, Joint Secretary Nisha Rankarajan, Members Siraj Murali Krishnan, Rajivan, Hari, Clifford Korea, Pallavi Jain, also with Bahra community members Kutub Ali and Ibrahim, as well as Salim, Senior Supervisor of Sibarco, were leading the distribution today. This is the 7th consecutive year of the ICRF Thirst Quenches distribution of water and fruits. Similar to previous years, the event is supported by Bahra community in Bahrain. The ICRF Thirst Quenches intends to continue this weekly event for the next 4 weeks in various worksites, as they are one of the most affected, toiling under the summer heat. More than 190 tons of dead fish recovered from German-Polish river. Workers on both sides of the Oder River that runs along parts of the Polish-German border collected over 190 tons of dead fish, according to official estimates, 1.5 weeks after the mass die-off was first detected. The Polish Fire Brigade recovered 158 tons of fish, a smaller river so far. The smaller Ner River, where dead animals were also found floating on the water surface, rises south of Lodz and flows into the water. Indonesia. Meanwhile, at least 36 tons of dead fish have been recovered in the German state so far, according to earlier estimates by the Brandenburg State Environment Ministry. Authorities on both sides of the Oder River are still trying to find out what is being the mass fish die-off, assuming there could be several causes. Indonesia has confirmed its first monkeypox case. Indonesia has confirmed its first monkeypox infection, the health ministry said on Saturday. Neighboring Singapore reported its first case of monkeypox last month and had confirmed 15 as of August 5th. Elsewhere in Southeast Asia, the Philippines and Thailand have also confirmed cases. The World Health Organization has declared a global health emergency with more than 40,000 confirmed cases of monkeypox, including a handful of deaths in over 80 countries where the virus is not endemic. China plans cloud seeding to protect grain crop amid drought. China says it will try to protect its grain harvest from record-setting drought by using chemicals to generate rain, while factories in the southwest waited Sunday to see whether they would be shut down for another week due to the shortages of water to generate hydropower. The hottest, driest summer since Chinese records began 61 years ago has wilted crops and left reservoirs at half of their normal water level. Factories in Sichuan province were shut down last week to save power for homes as air conditioning demand surged with temperatures as high as 45 degrees Celsius, which is 113 degrees Fahrenheit. No plans to import wheat into Indian government, sources have said. The government of India has no plans to import wheat as it has sufficient stocks to meet the country's requirements, sources have said. The Food Corporation of India (FCI) has enough stock for public distribution. They added, there are no plans to import wheat into India. The country has sufficient stock to meet our domestic requirements, the source said. The comments came against the backdrop of some reports which said India may import the food grain. It has been announced. Floods and landslides killed dozens as monsoon rains lashes India. Floods and landslides triggered by intense monsoon rains which killed at least 50 people in northern and eastern India over the last 3 days, officials have said on Sunday. The rains overwhelmed hundreds of villages and villages, sweeping away houses and leaving residents stranded as rescue crews have been racing to evacuate survivors. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Lab English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.